Hey guys, and welcome back to my channel for another video. So today we're going to be talking about how to glow up quarantine style. I feel the need to preface this video with the following disclaimer. I am not a healthcare professional, and I do not know what is best for your individual mental or emotional health during these times. You have to do what feels right for you. In sharing this video, I am not prescribing any particular way of thinking or behaving or telling you what you should or should not be doing. I am simply offering a little bit of advice based on what has helped me personally. So that said, let's jump right into the video. So a glow up, according to Google, is the complete and utter transformation of a person's appearance for the better. And then I took it a step further and I did go ahead and look it up on Urban Dictionary because I find their descriptions hilarious. And according to Urban Dictionary, a glow up is going from an ugly duckling to a beautiful swan. So you want to be swans? Let's be swans. Let's try that again. Moving on. Today's glow up video is really dedicated to talking about all of the ways that you can become the best version of you, coming out of quarantine, having glowed up. And to do that, you need to take care of your mental and emotional and physical health. So I am going to be doing my makeup in this video, as well as talking to you guys about the best way that I have found to glow up or emerge from quarantine as the best version of myself, given the circumstances. So my first tip for how to glow up in quarantine is for your every single day. I want you to find some kind of feel-good activity, and you need to determine what that looks like to you. Maybe that is your morning cup of coffee, cooking yourself breakfast, cleaning, you weirdos. But really, if you feel better in a clean environment, then take some time out of your day to give that to yourself. I really like watching baking when I'm trying to relax. You could read a book. Whatever it is, I do think that you should set aside time every single day to do that thing for yourself. And it doesn't have to be super time consuming, and it doesn't have to be expensive. It could be as easy as something that's self-care related, like do a face mask, take a long shower, a walk in your neighborhood, just something that offers you some sense of peace. Something else that has really been helping me is setting some sort of schedule for my every single day. I've been spending a lot of time over at my parents' since I am homeschooling my 10-year-old brother. I get up at the same time every day. I work out at the same time. We start and end school around the same time every day. I think this is particularly important for those of you who may be at home and completely alone. Try to plan your meals for around the same time every day so that you have a loose sense of structure. This is really, really helpful for my little brother because he knows during a certain time of day you really have to focus, you have to concentrate, and if you give it your all, then later you will be able to give your all to relaxing. It's not perfect, but it helps. I'm talking about mental and emotional rest. I am someone who is go, go, go all the time. It can be really difficult and hard for you to be in tune with your body and listen to what it is that it needs. And even though I was really, really struggling at first when I was just sitting at home, especially on the weekends because I'm used to being so busy and having so much to do, I have since learned to kind of take it as a little blessing. And not to contradict the last point I made, but really to coincide with it, because I was talking about emotional and mental rest, I also think it's really important to make the effort to move every single day. You know, exerting some of that pent-up or extra energy, especially if you are someone who is snacking right now, and believe me, I love snacks. Food is primarily fuel, and so if you find yourself eating a little bit more than normal or gravitating towards things that maybe are a little bit more calorically dense than you normally would, that is extra energy that you have stored in your body. And I'm not saying that you need to go run a marathon or you need to be lifting furniture like you're Mr. Incredible in your living room, but I do think that it is important to note that having all of that pent-up energy in your body and no way to exert it may in some ways be contributing to a little bit of anxiety or feeling a little bit more stir crazy. And of course, my recommendation for some kind of physical movement is in relation to your own personal fitness journey and where you are at. So that could be as easy as walking around your apartment for 1 hour, cleaning up, doing doing laundry, whatever it is that gets you actively moving. This is also the same reason that I've been trying unsuccessfully to drink a little bit less coffee throughout the day. You know, before, when I was like go between all of my jobs and training for a bodybuilding competition, like I required 7 cups of coffee a day or more. Maybe less, maybe that's dramatic. Probably not though, because I was an addict. I really think I just need to purchase some decaf so that I can continue to have that hug and a mug, but without any of the anxiety. I also think that now it's especially important to monitor your water intake. Thirst is actually registered as hunger from your body because it's from the same receptors in your brain. Aim for a gallon a day, and then eventually your body gets accustomed to having that amount of water, and it just feels good. Our minds are really powerful, and I fully believe that if you are not doing well mentally and emotionally, that it's hard to physically be okay. That can manifest itself in, physical forms that anxiety can take, which is like muscle soreness, body aches, just feeling down or ill. And so a lot of my advice up until this point has been primarily focused on taking care of the inside. But as far as that physical glow up that I know a lot of us are hoping to come out of quarantine with, here are my top tips. My sister right now is building up the oil tolerance in her hair. She just doesn't wash her hair every time that she showers. So eventually she can go several days on end without her hair looking disgusting so that she's more socially acceptable, you know what I mean? You want to gain confidence wearing red lipstick? Do it. You want a new hairstyle? Do it. I dyed my hair pink in the sink. Why not? You want to play with some color, but last time you wore blue eyeshadow, you look like a frosted 90s hooker, you're just not about that life? Girl, no one is judging you right now. Do it until you feel confident. You want to try winged eyeliner? Try winged eyeliner. I'm actually working on a new playlist for this channel titled Makeup Basics with an AverageJo. That's me. In which I'm going to be walking you guys step by step through how to do some of the things that you guys have requested. Eyeliner, bronzer, contour, highlighting. If ever there was a time for you guys to be playing with a new style or technique or trying to go for a new vibe, now is the perfect time for you to do that. Remember that practice makes perfect, and what better time to practice than when literally no one is going to see you. And there you have it. Those are all of my top tips for how to glow up in quarantine. For those of you who are disappointed this wasn't a makeup tutorial, go ahead and subscribe because we do that here too. But remember that makeup isn't a band-aid. It simply enhances what is already here. So let's work on what's here and we can decorate it later. Thank you guys so much. I do hope that you enjoyed this video, and I will see you in the next one. Bye. My butt and my couch are very close, don't get me wrong. Amazing. This itches.